protocol? Did they get that worked out?
For this meeting, we're going to be going with nonpartisan staff only in the Zoom, and we'll be reviewing that with the chairs in the future and making a policy.
Oh, so my staff's not on.
Correct. No partisan staff is in the Zoom. We've invited them to watch live on YouTube.
Okay. Is there a reason for that difference?
Sorry, I missed that question.
I just wondered what the object of the difference was. What's the objective for one versus the other?
When I started off doing the invitation, it was my understanding that partisan staff is not allowed to be in the meeting. Just like when we're in person, partisan staff can't sit at the table. But I understand some folks have partisan staff in the meeting with their cameras and their microphones off. So I need to talk with the chairs about that and come, forward. But since that's how I started this meeting's invitations, we're just going to stick with it for today. And if the chairs decide that that's not what they want to do, in the future, I'll invite them to the meeting personally.
Okay.
I think that sounds very reasonable, Jean. Thank you.
Good morning. So it's 11 a.m. Should we go ahead and get started to save some time? Okay. Good morning, everyone. This is Senator Saud Anwar. We will call our Committee on Children's meeting to order. We have somewhat of an ambitious agenda, I think, depending on how it goes, but I wanted to welcome everyone. This is an important session. It is a short session. We will be working very hard and we will be working very efficiently because there's so much that needs to be done. Obviously, I have a bias. The bias that I have is that this committee is doing some of the most important work that's going to happen within this session. As most of you recognize the fact that the children have been one of the biggest victims of this disaster, the pandemic that we have been enduring for the past 2 years. For a variety of reasons, we know that historically the challenges with the children's mental health was gradually increasing irrespective of the pandemic, but the pandemic has truly highlighted the weaknesses that we have in our system, and we are hoping that we should be able to address some of these issues within this session. So with that, I wanted to set some rules, and then we will have some of our members, the ranking members, of course, my co-chair speak as well. As this, we are being publicly seen on YouTube as well as on, I believe, CTN. If I'm not mistaken, you do not use the chat function if you could avoid it because that is subject to Freedom of Information Act. Raise your virtual hand if you have a question about an issue or one of the conversation we are having. And then when we cast your votes, do please say your full name and so that the Zoom will recognize you as you speak and highlight your face. The clerk can only register the votes when our clerk is able to see your face as you speak. For example, I will say Senator Anwar votes yes, and that's how you would do it. And I would just ask you to vote yes too, by the way. As we go on to that, I wanted to thank some of our nonpartisan staff who are there. They're working very hard. We appreciate you. It is through some of your hard work and efforts that we can all, both a group of legislators can bring some good concepts and move things forward. And I wanted to also welcome Jean Rienzo, who is our important clerk for this committee and is doing some fearless work. Thank you so much, Jean, for your hard work and getting and keeping things together. And with that, I will ask my esteemed co-chair to say some few important words and spread her wisdom.
Thank you, Senator. I think it's hilarious that you're calling what I'm about to say wisdom because I'm welcoming everyone here. It is so nice to see faces in person instead of on screen for yesterday and hopefully today in the House for the vote. But this is how it's going to be for a little bit, and I can't wait to see you all in person. I do want to say that since I became House Chair in 2018, we have started every session with a personal note from the chairs and a nice little chocolate at your desk. I'm sorry that this is yet another first meeting where we can't do that. But please know that the reason why we always did that is because the work that we do here in the Children's Committee is really all about the kids. And who doesn't like candy more than kids? So we just want to remind you that that's why we're here. And we try to be as bipartisan as possible and really just do the good work. So thank you to all the members that are here. Thank you to all of the staff that is here. Welcome, Jean. You fit right in already, and it's fantastic. And thanks. That's it. Back to you, Senator.
Thank you so much, Madam Co-Chair. And with that, I have our ranking member, Representative Dauphiné. Representative Dauphiné, would you like to say a few words? Welcome.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for the warm welcome, and I'm looking forward to getting started for this new session, and we'll see where it takes us. Thank you.
Thank you. And I know Senator Kelly is part of our committee, and I want to make sure he's not joined in yet. And when he does, we will make sure that he gets to say a words. And I know Representative Wielander is our vice chair, and I can tell everybody there are about on an average 2 to 3 meetings happening simultaneously because of the session. So you will see us in and out as well. And that's one of the other reasons that we will keep our votes open till, Madam Co-Chair, till 1 p.m. Is that a reasonable or should we? No.
It's noon. We go into session at 12:30, so we have to have that done.
Okay. Okay, so noon it is. So I'll just repeat that for everybody. We will keep all our votes open till noon. And as we speak, Mary Wielander is joining. And if she joins, Mary, would you like to say a few words right on the spot?
She's connecting. She's having a little bit of trouble, but oh, there she is.
I'm going to be feedbacking, I think. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much, or good morning. I'm excited to be starting this, and I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late. I had another meeting.
Yes. Okay, welcome. Thank you so much. With that, we are going to, I was trying to unmute you. I unmuted myself. This is how beautiful this whole Zoom thing is. We'll have the bills for review. The first item on the agenda is an act concerning the safe storage of certain over-the-counter and prescription substances. This should be a no-brainer. Is there a motion to move forward? I can move, and is there a second?
Second.
Second, and any discussion? Seeing none, should we have a voice vote? All those in favor?
Can I just ask a question? Hello?
Yes, please, go ahead.
Unfortunately, I don't know, from communication or whatever jumbled up with, I wasn't part of the screening. Is this simply to make a pamphlet for information? Can you just clarify?
I can clarify, Senator, if you'd like.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, so remember that these are just concepts to be raised, and the bill is not written at this point. What happens is we raise the concepts and then we move forward and actually write the legislation. With that said, the intent right now is certainly to do a pamphlet that talks about safe storage in 2 separate places. One is when a THC product is purchased, and the second is an opioid prescription. So that is where we're at now. And remember, bill's just not drafted yet. This vote is to draft and then go to public hearing.
No, I understand. I just want to make sure I know what the intent is to give and provide information, correct, Liz?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Would you mind repeating, Rep. Dauphiné?
I'm sorry, I just want to clarify. So the intent is to provide information with regard to those issues, right?
Correct, regarding safe
Okay.
storage of medication around children.
That's what I wanted to know. Thank you.
Seeing no other questions or comments, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And
Aye.
anyone opposed? Anyone abstaining? Moving on to the next item, to raise the concept, an act concerning adult sexual misconduct. I will move to have
Excuse me,
this
Senator
concept raised.
Anwar, I had my hand up. I don't know why you're
Oh,
not getting
sorry.
a reaction. I'm the last.
I'm so sorry, Senator Moore. So sorry.
That's
I
okay.
did not see it.
I have a question about procedure. I thought this was an organizational meeting.
No, ma'am.
It's not. Okay, I'm
It's
sorry.
Our
I was,
deadlines are so tight, Senator Moore, that we have to, I mean, I think it's the second possible shortest session, and our JF deadline is coming up real quick.
okay, thank you.
And Senator Moore, just for checking the quality of our system, can you raise your hand again? Because I did not see it. Oh, yes, I can see it now. Good. Okay, perfect. Sorry about that. So you can, I want to
Okay,
just check if
Thank
this
you.
machine runs smoothly. Okay, good. All right, so next item is an act concerning adult sexual misconduct. I will move to raise this concept. Is there a second? Second, any discussion?
Can you just,
Seeing none, all
no,
those,
can you, I just want to, can you explain what that is?
sure. This is a concept we are raising. Go ahead, Representative Linehan.
Thank
you
you,
wanna
Senator. Yes, this is concerning adult sexual misconduct towards children. This is going to build off of the bill that we passed out of this committee last year that looks at the youth risk behavior survey. And on the floor of the House last year, there was some questions on how we can provide help to those children, even though it's an anonymous survey. We'll be working towards that. And additionally, it looks at the possibility of how we handle these allegations and who is required to perhaps not be in the presence of children during an investigation. And there's a lot of pieces that we need to go to public hearing about to flesh these out.
So my concern was the fact that the person who, as I understood it from my staff, that this bill would immediately remove the individual accused from his position as a teacher. Is that correct?
Actually, it is not correct. Remember that these bills are not written yet. So there is no language that says that. We are looking at drafting language that provides guidelines on when someone should be either removed from the classroom or sent to do their job in a different area. Remember, we are not voting on legislation and the content of the legislation at this time. We are voting to raise a concept, have the bill then written, go to public hearing, then have a debate on that, and then have final action. So there's not going to be any answer that I can give at this moment about definitively what's going to be in the bill and what's ultimately going to be in the bill for final action.
All right, moving on, Representative Dauphin, does that clarify your question?
Yes and no. I mean, I don't like to vote on things I don't really know what they're going to be, but I understand that's the process, and I'm just going to say I don't like it.
Yeah, no, I think in all fairness to our staff, it would not be fair to have them write bills when we're raising concept, because that's a lot of work for a lot of our LCOs. And that's why we actually, as a committee, come together and raise the concepts. And once we do raise those concepts, then we are in a better position to have them work on them. So with that, moving on, all those in favor can say aye. Aye.
Aye.
And those against can speak now. Any abstentions? All right, moving on to the next one. I also just wanted to mention, I was just informed, I think in the shorter session, we do not do the organizational meeting per the joint rules, and I actually did not realize that too. So next item on the agenda is an act requiring parental notification by child care facilities of incidents involving children. I will move that we move to raise this concept. Is there a second? There's a second from Representative Foster. Good morning, Jamie. And any discussions? Seeing none, all those in favor can say aye.
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 And any nays? Any abstention? Moving on to the next item, item number 4. And that's an act requiring the use of neck guards in youth hockey. I will move that we raise this concept. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Representative Linehan. And is there any discussion?
I have a question. I have a question.
Go ahead,
this-
Representative Dauphin.
Would this be a state law? Would this become a state law and a requirement
Senator, if you'd like me to answer that.
Yes, Representative
Anything that
Linehan,
we
go ahead, you
pass
can ask.
into statute becomes state law.
Okay, thank you.
And seeing no other comments or questions, all those in favor can say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And any nays?
I'm a nay.
You're okay. Well, should we do a roll call then? Might as well do a roll call. Yeah. Madam Clerk, can we do a roll call, please?
Absolutely. A motion has been made and seconded on to raise concept number 4. That's an act requiring the use of neck guards in youth hockey. Representative Linehan,
Representative Linehan votes yes.
Senator Anwar,
Senator Anwar votes yes.
Representative Welander,
Representative Welander votes yes.
Representative Dauphiné,
Representative Dauphiné votes no.
Senator Kelly, Representative Boyd, Representative Comey,
I vote yes.
Representative Foster,
Representative Foster votes in the affirmative.
Representative Green, Representative Lanoue, Senator Cohen,
Senator Cohen votes yes.
Senator Moore.
Senator Moore votes yes.
That's the list.
So motion
Senator-
carries. Moving on to the next item, item number 5, an act expanding eligibility for the address confidentiality program. And I move that we raise this concept. And is there a second?
Second.
Second. And any discussion?
Senator Anwar, is there a reason why this
Yes.
isn't in public safety?
This
just think-
is, go ahead, please. Finish
It just-
what you're saying, Representative.
I'm sorry, it just seemed to me like more of a public safety bill than it was for children's. I'm just asking the question.
I can actually quickly have Representative Linehan clarify that because it's based on what's going to be in the bill, hopefully. Go ahead, Representative Linehan.
Thank you, Senator. To answer your question, Representative, there are 2 reasons why. One is that this is really focused around child abuse victims. And so they don't have the ability to enter into this program themselves. So we're hoping to open it up to child abuse victims and their families. Essentially what this program is it's the Safe at Home program through the Secretary of the State. And public safety doesn't work with the Secretary of the State. So essentially what we will do is we will hopefully pass this out of committee. It will go then, it'll most likely be a House bill, and it will go to House screening, where then it will be decided if at that time it should go to GAE, or if it should actually just go right to the floor, since there is no, what's the word I'm looking for? Automatic transfer to GAE. We are well within the rules to raise this and get it out on the floor. Thank you, Senator.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else have any questions or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor can say aye.
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 And anyone opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, that carries. And I just connected with Senator Kelly, who's joined in. He was having some technical problems initially. So Senator Kelly, welcome. And you're welcome to say a few words as well. Maybe all of us had the opportunity. So you're welcome to join in that. Um, I think he's still having some technical issues, maybe. Senator Kelly can hear us? He's on another meeting too, so I will wait for a second and we'll move to our next item. For everybody who's joining in right now, we are on item number 6 at this point. Item number 6, an act requiring the provision of certain information by police officers. I move that we raise this concept for a bill. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Representative Linehan. Any discussion? It is fairly vague, so that may be the question that may be there, but it's maybe I'll ask you that question, Representative Linehan. Tell us about the information by police officers.
Absolutely. So this, the idea for this legislation actually came to us from Representative Nolan, who is a police officer himself. And he has found that many times when he is called to a call out when he's working the beat, that he will meet with families who don't have the information that we passed last year regarding how to find mental health help. As we know, many are calling 911 instead of 211, and police are showing up during mental health concerns and issues. He has asked and said it would be very helpful to police officers for that information to be put together in a pamphlet for officers. And he also asked that domestic violence information be placed in there as well, as he's seen an uptick in domestic violence information. And I think that that is brilliant legislation, came to us from a police officer himself. And if there's anyone that knows who needs it, it's going to be an officer. So there you go, Senator.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Seeing that, all those in favor can say aye.
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 Any opposed? Seeing any abstentions? Seeing none, that carries. Next item on the agenda is item number 7, an act concerning social media and parental consent. Again, I vote to raise this concept. Is there a second?
Second.
Second, Representative Linehan. Any discussion?
Can you confirm that this is a dummy bill or a dummy concept?
No.
What then you tell me what it's for specifically? I mean, it doesn't sound like there's as I was explained that 8 through 11 are left.
No, we're on 7.
Oh, I'm
Representative
sorry.
Dauphine, we're
Oh,
on 7.
I apologize. I'm okay with that. That's fine.
Okay. And then with that, all those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
And those opposed, any abstention? And that carries. And next item on the agenda is item number 8. And that is an act concerning children's safety. And I move that we raise this concept. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, seconded by Representative Linehan. Any comments? Representative Dauphine, this was your question. This probably is, yeah.
I just wanted to, I don't support the dummy bills, and I think 8 through 11 are those. So I just would be opposed. Thank you.
Okay, and with that, we will do a roll call vote. And Madam Clerk, can you do a roll call vote for us, please? Thank you.
A motion has been made and seconded on agenda to raise concept number 8, an act concerning children's safety. Representative Linehan,
Representative Linehan votes yes.
Senator Anwar,
Hold on.
Senator
on.
Anwar votes yes.
Representative Welander,
Representative Welander votes yes.
Representative Dauphine,
Representative Dauphine is no.
Senator Kelly,
Senator Kelly votes yes.
Representative Boyd, Representative Comey,
Representative Comey votes yes.
Representative Foster,
Representative Foster votes yes.
Representative Green, Representative Lanu,
Representative Lanu votes no.
Senator Cohen,
Senator Cohen votes yes.
Senator Moore.
Senator Moore votes yes.
Thank you.
All right, motion carries. Next item on the agenda is item number 9, an act concerning children's program. I move to raise this concept. Is there a second? Representative Linehan, sorry, I did not see your hand raised.
That's fine. I'll second. And then I would just like to say quickly, I recognize that there have been 2 votes against number 8, an act concerning children's safety. And I recognize that there will most likely be votes against the next 3, which are placeholder bills. And I want to point out that the purpose of a placeholder bill is not to pull a fast one. And anything that goes in there will most likely go through the whole shebang somewhere else. So I want to give a very important point here. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe, there was a bill out of public safety that unfortunately was not called for a vote. That bill was to help autistic children and to have police officers and firefighters be trained on how to work with autistic children when saving their lives. That was a bill that was a Republican House bill. Unfortunately, it didn't get out of that committee. It was then brought to me, which we put in one of these placeholder bills. We passed it out of this committee. We passed it on the floor of the House, and we passed it out of the Senate. So sometimes these are the ways that we rescue really great bills who had a lack of opportunity somewhere else. Everyone will have an opportunity to speak up, to learn about this bill, and to give information for or against, argue for or against, and have input on this bill, any bill. I just want to make it clear that voting no against these concepts is a possibility of voting no against some really, really great legislation for children that we need to rescue from someplace else. So I just wanted other people watching to understand that that's the purpose of this legislation, and we're not pulling a fast one. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Representative Linehan. With that, any other discussion? And we will do a roll call vote based on what Representative Dauphine had said earlier. Is that what you were going to say, Representative Dauphine?
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Yes. Okay, so we'll do a roll call vote going forward. Madam Clerk?
A motion has been made and seconded to raise concept number 9. That's an act concerning children's programs. Representative Linehan,
Representative Linehan votes yes.
Senator Anwar,
Senator Anwar votes yes.
Representative Welander,
Representative Welander votes yes.
Representative Dauphine,
Representative Dauphine votes no.
Senator Kelly,
Senator Kelly votes yes.
Representative Boyd, Representative Comey,
Yes, Representative Comey votes yes.
Representative Foster,
Representative Foster votes yes.
Representative Green, Representative Lanu, Senator Cohen,
Senator Cohen votes yes.
Senator Moore.
Senator Moore votes yes.
Thank you.
All right. The motion carries. Next item is item number 10, an act concerning children's services. We move that this item be raised as a concept. Is there a second?
Second.
A seconded, and no discussion. We will do a roll call vote again. Madam Clerk?
Motion has been made and seconded to raise item number 10, an act concerning children's services. Representative Linehan,
Representative Linehan votes yes.
Senator Anwar,
Senator Anwar votes yes.
Representative Welander,
Representative Welander votes yes.
Representative Dauphiné,
Representative Dauphiné votes no.
Senator Kelly,
Senator Kelly votes yes.
Representative Boyd, Representative Comey,
Representative Comey votes yes.
Representative Foster,
Representative Foster votes yes.
Representative Green,
Representative Green votes yes.
Representative Lanu, Senator Cohen,
Senator Cohen votes yes.
Senator Moore.
Senator Moore votes yes.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to the next item, item number 11, the last on our list, an act concerning children's health. I move that we raise this concept. Is there a second? Anyone?
A second.
Second. Thank you, Representative Comey, for your second. And seeing no discussion, but hearing earlier from Representative Dauphiné, we will do a roll call vote on this one too. So, Madam Clerk, let's do a roll call on this.
A motion has been made and seconded to raise concept number 11, an act concerning children's health. Representative Linehan,
Representative Linehan votes yes.
Senator Anwar,
Senator Anwar votes yes.
Representative Welander,
Sorry,
Representative
Representative
Welander,
Welander votes yes. I apologize.
Representative Dauphiné,
Representative Dauphiné votes no.
Senator Kelly,
Senator Kelly votes yes.
Representative Boyd, Representative Comey,
Representative Comey votes yes.
Representative Foster,
Representative Foster votes yes.
Representative Green,
Representative Green votes yes.
Representative Lanu, Senator Cohen,
Senator Cohen votes yes.
Senator Moore.
Senator Moore votes yes.
Thank you.
All right, I just wanted to remind everybody that we will keep the votes open till noon time today. I have an announcement of the next meeting. The date and time for the next meeting is this February the 17th at 3 p.m. February the 17th at 3 p.m. And I also wanted to take this opportunity for another couple of things quickly. One was Senator Kelly, if you want to say a few words. I know you were having some technical difficulties earlier. You're welcome to say at this time.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Yes, I did have some technical difficulties to begin with, but I look very much forward to continuing working on the Children's Committee I was on before, not last session. But certainly there's a lot of good work that can be done in this committee. I know we've done it in the past, and I look forward to doing so again in the future. So thank you very much, and let's get to work.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And the second thing on my list, I wanted to actually personally thank Jessica Callahan, Michelle Kirby, who are part of the Office of Legislative Research, and also Rachel Della Pietra, who is a part of Office of Fiscal Analysis. So hopefully we will not make the OFA work too hard, but if we have to, it is worthy. And I wanted to thank Chris Cordima and Sarah O'Connor for your work as LCO. And hopefully we don't cause you to have carpal tunnel syndrome this session. So with that, Representative Linehan, my co-chair, would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, thank you, Senator. I just want, because I didn't have a chance to do this earlier, I would like to say welcome back to Senator Kelly. You know, he did mention that he's been here before. We worked together my first 2 years as House Chair, and I think we've had a great relationship. And I think it says something that the Minority Leader of the Senate wants to come back and do work for kids. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and I'm thrilled to have him here. So thank you so much, Senator Kelly, for rejoining us.
Now the next item is that maybe Sarah, you can clarify this for me. From my memory, we don't adjourn because we are going to keep the votes open till noon time. So what should I say? We are going to be in recess till noon?
You'll be in recess until noon, at which point you'll adjourn.
So do I have to come back and adjourn at that time, or should that be automatic?
I believe that's automatic.
Okay, so there will be an automatic adjournment at 12:01, and we will be keeping the votes open till noon. If there's nothing else, we will be in recess till noon time. Thank you so much, everyone. Good to see you all. Hope to see you soon in person again. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Can I vote now?
Yes, absolutely. Great to see you.
Likewise.
Do you have an agenda in front of you? I'll just be reading through these.
I do. Let me just pull it up.
If you don't, and you're comfortable with you're just hearing them, I will read them to you.
Okay.
We had 5 roll call votes. The first was agenda item number 4, and that is to raise an act requiring the use of neck guards in youth. How would you like to vote?
Yes.
Item number 4, yes. The next roll call vote was item number 8. That's to raise an act concerning children's safety.
Yeah, I voted no on, no. I voted yes.
Right, yeah, you were
Yeah,
yay.
8, 9.
You only missed the one.
The one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're all set, Senator. Thank you
Perfect.
so much.
Okay,
Appreciate it.
thanks.
Thank you, Senator.
Hey, you bet. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Sarah, can I vote as well?
Rep Green, absolutely.
Sarah?
Sorry about that. Let's see.
Oh, sorry.
So go in
I was
order.
thinking she's still there.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, let me.
I'm trying to mute it when there are folks
Let's
talking
see.
around. So if you heard how
I am
just
gonna do.
I will need to be able to
What?
see your face in order to record the vote, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Okay.
It's a policy
So-
that would.
I know. I'm trying to look at my notes and drive at the same time. Okay.
Sure. So
I'm
you-
sorry, I had to step out for a minute. Did you have a question for me? I'm sorry.
for me, Representative Daphne?
Yes, I'm sorry. I had
No,
to
I
step.
think with all your votes, we should be all set.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna get
Thank
off
you.
now. Thank you.
Sure, you're
Bye-bye.
all clear.
Thanks.
Great to see you today.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Rep Green, thank you. So I think we have 5 voice votes, and I think you got the last couple.
I
If
got
you'd
the
like,
last 2, I believe. Yeah.
Perfect. I can slowly read you the items, and if you
If you-
need to look at them
If
in
you
writing.
could, please.
Absolutely. So the first one was item number 4. That's to raise an act requiring the use of neck guards in youth hockey.
Rep Green votes yes.
The next one is item number 8. This is that last 4.
Okay.
An act concerning children's safety.
Green says yes.
Item number 9, to raise an act concerning children's programs.
Rep Green says yes.
And I believe
Yes.
you are all set. Thank you so much.
Perfect. Thank you.
Nice
Bye-bye.
to see you today. Bye-bye. Representative New. Good timing.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you? I'm happy to see you. I'm going to go quickly just to make sure we don't miss this. Do you want me to read the items for you?
Yeah, or I can just give you, I know where I'm at, so if you want, I can make this easy. 1 through 7, I'm yes. 8 through 11, I'm no.
7. Gotcha. We have number 4. Yes. 8. No. I actually got you in person there. 9. No. 10. No. 11. No.
Perfect.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Good to see you again.
Thank you. Be well.
You too. We have 5 voice votes,
Okay.
an act requiring the use of
Sure.
neck guards, and we have these last 4: act concerning children's safety,
Okay.
an act concerning children's programs,
Sure,
an act concerning children's services,
sure.
an act concerning children's health.
Okay.
Since you're not on video, could you say your name just so they can hear it? The recording.
Representative Pathway.
Perfect. Thank you. I think we're all set. Thank you.